All right, back again, baby. I'm rolling. Welcome back to Tina's Truth. I got my beautiful childhood friend with me, a BOSS, baby. Stop playing with her. Angie Wilson, baby. Yes, sir. It's my good friend here, one of my supporters, my dear sister who I love, beautiful inside and out. Angie, so please tell everybody who Angela Wilson is, baby.
I am the sole owner and proprietor of Angela's Closet, established in 2018. Established, really, I didn't think this would ever be much of anything. I had on a piece of jewelry and was out one night up in the arena, and this woman, if she's watching, I hope you are, she said, you need to be selling jewelry. She was looking at something I had on, wanted to buy it off my neck. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I couldn't sell it because I wouldn't have had nothing on there. So, but I took her inspiration, and I've always loved fashion and hair and makeup and all that stuff. You know, we like to stay fly. We love to stay fly. So I just turned into a little, into a business. Hope for it to grow into a larger business, but that's what Angela's Closet is. I want you to be beautiful. I want you to shine. Mm-hmm. Shine and have on something that everybody else does not have on.
That's right. That's right.
Be unique. Hold on, we getting...
Okay, we got to get this. My storage is full on my other one,
okay.
so I can't upload it. I'm so disappointed about it, but I got to roll it. We got
footage.
Got to keep going.
We got to keep it going.
Got to keep going. I have to realize that what is the main objective, and the objective is to share what we're talking about today. So,
and we got beautiful. This is beautiful for November. I mean, no jackets on, warm weather.
It's real pretty out here.
I got a jacket, but I always have no jacket.
Yeah,
I'm always cold.
Girl.
I'm always cold.
It's stylish.
I'm one of the people who's always cold. So we're getting you pulled up on all of our formats.
All right.
Here, so that everybody can share with us. And
can you see the whole full thing here?
You might have to come to catch us both. Okay, I think that's gonna catch us. So perfect.
Hey, John, we love you.
Hey, everybody, I hope people are sharing this.
Yes.
And watching us on your YouTube, your Facebook feed, or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, because we just want to chop it up and highlight, especially Black entrepreneurs in the city.
That's right.
We have a lot of us now. So.
Yes, come on through.
Yeah.
Actually, she's wearing one of my shirts, my brand, that thick. She wore it, and I
have
wore it, and I think that's
times.
so beautiful. I thank you so much, sis. And
I love tees.
Yes,
I love
and
tees.
It's cute. Yeah.
I love t-shirts. I t-shirts and jeans.
Stars
that's
tees.
my thing.
Yes, and blended in. She's just stylish anyway. I love her so much. So Angela, so you have 2 children.
Yes.
You have 2 boys.
Now tell them the joke. Get the joke.
The baby. What? How old is your youngest?
Here. How old is the other one?
How old is the other one?
27. Right. Right, it's a joke in there.
So did you know what y'all trying, or it was like a shock?
It was a shock to us all.
Was it?
Girl, we still in shock. We all in shock. Everybody's in shock. Yeah, it's a shock.
So when you were, did you you missed administration, or you didn't go through any of that, or?
No, I missed it. I didn't think that happened. We thought we were in menopause. We was 43 years old.
Right. So that's what you thought.
We like, oh, this is menopause. We be all right.
Right.
Drink some ginger ale. Take some Robitussin. But after 9 months of drinking Robitussin and ginger ale, we came out with Brooklyn. So there we have it.
Shout out to baby Brooklyn.
Yes, Brooklyn.
Oh, you have wonderful sons. So I mean, really, both of your sons are handsome and so well mannered. Good job.
Thank you.
Were you a single mother with both?
Well, first son's father, he Great guy, had drug problem.
Oh.
90s. Because
Okay.
Austin was born in 94.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even 95, I'm sorry. So, yeah. Got caught up in that crack.
Okay.
It took a lot of people out.
It really did.
Took a lot of people out the game.
Yeah,
some people were
me.
strong enough to survive and recover. Some people wasn't.
Some people are still addicted right now to this day from using back then.
Right. And then with my youngest son's father, we have at this point, it's just a hate relationship. No, I'm joking. But we just don't, we don't deal with each other because it's very difficult to deal with somebody is a difficult person. So we are, I'm a single parent. And I'm not, it's nothing like, oh, you was in the street, so you think, no, I'm in the street. Not in the street. I'm single. And a single parent by choice, it makes it easier. Okay. I'd rather do it this way than to argue with someone.
That's right, because at this point in our life, we're about peace anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody has time for all that. It's too much.
Yeah, I don't want to have to every day argue with someone, especially when I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
That's right.
I do what I'm supposed to do all the time, every day, rain, sleet, snow, or hail. So I don't feel like having to argue or explain myself to anyone. Right. That's a pain in the ass.
So these beautiful earrings come from Angela's closet?
Well, no, right now. Yes.
So you see those beautiful earrings, honey, that she has on. Angela has some very nice. Listen to me. I just like she supports me, I support her as well. I mean, her necklaces, her glasses, her earrings. She's selling purses. Her products are just nice. She's very professional. They come in a nice bag. She packages as well. Then Angie is just an overall a giving person, always willing to help. She was very instrumental among a lot of other people, but she definitely was very instrumental in my divine healing events. Just came in, Tina, I can't wait. Whatever you need, let me know. Just came in just saying that and been very supportive and just constantly telling me how proud she is. And that means a lot. I want you to know that means a lot to me, your support, because we always had a good respect for one another in school. Because after I left Patterson, I went to Belmont.
Oh, man,
And
so we had so much fun in high school.
We did. So we never really hung. We just now really getting to know one another. You know how you know of each other. Oh, Tina cool or Angie cool, and it was like that. But now, we done broke bread. I've been over your house. I've done your hair before. I got a relationship with your children. So it's like now this is for real, my sister, and we are encouraging each other through this journey that we are on now. Because I know one of the subjects that you had wanted to talk about at the Divine Healing, I want to say, was it once a woman does everything that a brother be asking for, and yet that's still not enough.
Right.
Can you bring that up?
Right, because a lot of times we all do it. We are, because we are a reflection of everything we've been through.
That's right.
So if we talk to someone and they say, well, I like a woman that can do this, you learn how to do this. If I like a woman that can do this, I'm not talking about anything, sexual or anything like that. I'm talking about from cooking to cleaning to being able to manage your car, your life, your job, things like that. Well, when you do once you have made it and I got all this together.
The credit, all that good.
Yeah,
you say
your
that
credit.
Event. You say I got my credit together.
Yeah.
I keep myself up. I got my own home. I got to drive a decent car. I got a good job. I got insurance. Like,
what next?
What,
because to me, I feel like at that point, I don't know, you scare them. You scare them because they're like, oh my God. What am I gonna do with her?
And do you think that is because the men that are getting scared are men that are not that are very insecure men anyway?
Yes.
So it's nothing we could do with them type of men anyhow.
Right, because
you understand what I'm saying?
Because black women, we are, a lot of times we have to manage and juggle so much, and we do it so seamlessly.
Yeah.
That it makes people nervous.
It does.
Like, how did they do that? How do you do that? How do you, thank you. They're like, how do you manage this? How do you do this and that and the other? And I guess it's like magic.
It's just what we do.
Or they don't understand how or why. They don't understand. Sometimes you do want to fall back. You don't want to always have to be the one to take charge of everything.
I think we were forced into that position though, when the man was out of the home.
This is true.
Because, you know, that's not how it was originally set up.
It's not how it was designed.
You understand? It's not how it was designed anyway. We were forced to have to do all of these things and wear many hats.
I mean,
you understand what I'm saying? Like you're saying right now. The father he's there, but he's not there.
Right. There,
nothing
but
is wrong, not there. You understand
right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
So what is it that's not in him that even would want to, what is it in him that he doesn't even want to be a part of his own seed's life in a major way?
Because a lot of my thoughts on this, and now this is my thought.
Okay.
A lot of this stems from the way households were broken during slavery. I don't think we have ever broken generational curses
That's right.
of slavery. And that's the truth.
Well, no, because now the shackles are no longer on our wrists.
But
They're
we
up here.
the shackles are on our
within our
mind.
minds.
We still
We're operating
operate
like
like that with a lot of restrictions.
So how do we break the generational curses?
That goes into behavioral health.
Mm-hmm.
Some people need behavioral help.
I see a therapist. I sure do.
Yeah.
And thank God for myself and a whole lot of other people, because I was reckless out here without it, and I was self-medicating, trying to, whether it be drinking or see, you know, I can't remember some girl. I think we were in an argument. And I mastered how to do that. I'm not glorifying it, but that's just something I mastered to do, is to annihilate you with my words, right? So I went real low, and she went with you don't have no. That's why you ain't got no kids, and that I was recovering from drugs, or whether I was on drugs or something like that. And so my comeback was, well, bitch, you ain't never been on drugs a day in your life, and you fucked up.
Right.
See, my reason for being, you understand what I'm saying?
That's worse, though.
What is your reason why you toe up? Because mine is definitely for making bad decisions and being on drugs. Right. But what's your reason that you're not? You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I was promiscuous. They had a lot to say about that. But I'd have been married twice. You still single than a motherfucker. Nobody has ever asked to marry you. Shit. Even if my marriage lasts 6 months.
Thank you.
I was asked. Not once, not twice, but many a times. I just accepted 2 proposals. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So, just like Jonathan was saying, my drug addiction didn't define who I was. I was just literally going through something. Right. But I didn't know how to navigate my feelings of my father not being in my life, you know, growing up in a volatile home. You know what I'm saying? With your household, it's different. You had a different atmosphere in your home. Your brother, you speak very highly about how your mom did not play. And I love hearing you talk about your mom. My mom didn't play either, but our scenarios are different.
Yeah, no. Oh, sure, girl. I always
keep talking.
Wine.
Anybody else wants to
let me quit clowning. But
I've actually been drinking the whole way here.
Oh, no, that's right.
Give me some.
Okay, give me some. But on the serious tip, no, my mother, God rest her soul, my mother retired from Montgomery County Department of Human Services. She was a Medicaid caseworker. Everybody knew her. Everybody respected her. She had worked there since I was about 3 or 4 years old. She was not, she was fair, very fair, and very encouraging. So I had opportunity to be, you know, and that's what cracks everybody up. Everybody talks about, we got to go to the subject of weight. Everybody talks about the subject of weight. My mother was always like, and I've always been chubby. I lost weight once in my 30s.
You and I both.
And my mother was like, if they can dance, skate, cheerlead, flip, you can do it too.
That's right.
Right, and that's how it always was. And so that gave me a different level of confidence and assurance. And also my family for years ate together.
Yes,
because
right.
My aunt was a homemaker. My aunt married my uncle when they had started dating at 16. They got married at 26. My aunt was always at home. She quit working when my brother was born. That was in 1956. So she was always at home.
Your mother was?
No, my aunt.
Your aunt, okay.
My aunt was like the glue. The big yellow house. Anybody that knows me knows the big yellow house until they tore it down in 2019. But everybody knows the big yellow house. So we ate dinner together. Quite often we ate breakfast together. We had
And that's what we
holidays
didn't got
together.
away from. That's what we didn't got
definitely
away
got
from.
away
The
from
families
that.
didn't got away from.
The unity. I try to
Unity,
keep
sitting
that
there
going.
eating, eating, finding out what you done did that day or what you
Yeah.
planned to do. It's like everybody's walking around in a coma, and I think us women, we're doing everything. We're doing the bewitched, because the Darren ain't even in the picture.
Thank you.
We just have to figure it out,
Right.
But when it's set upon the man in their place, they can't figure it out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They don't move like we move.
Right.
They
And
don't
we
move like
move
we
real different.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. We will get things accomplished. As women, I can't fall out. A lot of days, trust me, I have wanted to fall out.
Right.
I can't do it. If I fall out,
What's gonna happen to the rest of it? It's gonna be a domino effect. Everything's gonna go
What are
down.
my kids gonna do if
They're
I
gonna
fall
go
out?
down.
So, when you were in school, did you already know what field you wanted to be in, or
I'm not really in a field.
okay?
I'm a clerical professional. So
Okay.
it means that any company I walk into, basically, I can sit down at your desk and seamlessly start to work like I've been working there for 50 years.
Oh, Angie!
So that's what he
Come on, let's give Angie a flower. We're gonna see the right I'm a clerical professional, baby. Yeah.
Look, I'm
So
trying
that's
to
fun,
leave.
baby. That is awesome.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm a doctor.
No, it don't-
like
I
where people
understand.
have careers. Like I'm a doctor, a nurse, an engineer. I'm a clerical professional.
Okay.
And above all, I'm a professional hustler because if the clerical don't
Say
work,
it now.
the jewelry gonna work. If the jewelry don't work, trust and believe, Dream Girl Delights can put up a menu and cater your next wedding.
That's right.
Holiday event.
That's
I'm
right.
still available.
That's
I
right.
know
That's
that's
right. That's right.
You know, so-
So are you open for marriage or open for a relationship at this
Oh God,
at this
yeah,
time? Me too.
of course.
Me
If
too.
I met someone that
Me
was
too.
serious and serious about life, and one is serious about the fact that right now we 54 years old.
Exactly.
Be serious about being 54 years old. Ain't no more hot girl summers. Ain't no more player from the Himalaya. They about to bury you in the Himalayas. You better get your shit together.
It's all about seriously.
right.
Ain't no more of that. We're old now.
What are you looking for?
What am I looking for?
Not necessarily looking for, but what is it that you would
Honest. Be honest above all. Be reliable.
Right.
Have a zest and a joy about life. Honest,
Yes.
reliable. Have a zest about life. Don't look at things as being optional. At this point, when options is out, okay, I'm probably
elaborate. What you mean?
one of the best 54-year-olds you gonna get. I ain't on no medication.
Right.
I got all my
That's good,
teeth.
baby.
So, I mean, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. So, I'm like,
No, Judge, you said teeth. Girl, honey, I done ate my teeth on the way down here. I can't feel my mouth. I said, my teeth is gone. They gonna tell me look in the popcorn bag. I said, it's gone.
girl, go. Don't have no feet. I put it like this. I had to have some dental work done. Now, this is what we talking about. I had to have some dental work done. I was a nervous wreck. I had to have a root canal done and a wisdom tooth before I got my braces. Because remember, I had braces for like 2.5 years. You have to overcome your fear. If there's a reason why you're not going to get that done,
Not only
okay,
just about
because
teeth.
I've had one crumble like that. Yeah, oh no, it's not just about teeth.
People
It's
scared
about
of a lot.
mammograms, your pap smears, all of that stuff, because that stuff is killing us.
Yes.
But back to the question at hand.
Okay.
Those are the guy. That's the type of guy that you're.
Oh yeah, dependable, reliable, honest, have a zest for life.
That's real important.
Be secure in who you are.
That's the key.
I don't want a competitor. Don't try to compete against me.
Right.
Just be. I'm gonna love you for you as long as you are right and honest and secure in who you are.
Imagine being married to somebody that was jealous of you. I mean, jealous as far as insecure, plus jealous of you, jealous of you being popular, jealous of your drive, jealous that your family loves you, just jealous of you.
Money.
I was in a
Just
relationship
jealous,
like
jealous
that.
of your past, that you lived a certain way and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, a lot of us have been dating narcissists and didn't even know.
Oh, God, sis.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, I don't even want to talk about it because if I get to talking about it, I might not stop. But yeah, I was in that.
Yeah, me too.
And people used to see us out and say, "This is, oh God, y'all are beautiful couple." Go home, girl. Be fighting like the warrior roses. Be in the house.
Well, we didn't even have enough structure that nobody even, they knew exactly what it was because we acted a fool. Well, he did.
In public and out of public.
He would, because he could not control the insecurity and the jealousy that he had within himself. But see, he didn't like him. We're friends now, but it was a time where I couldn't. I began to very strongly dislike the man. You know what I'm saying? Where you thought of ways of contemplating how I could kill him and get away with it.
Oh, well, see,
Yeah, I really, literally could not stand him.
I kind of felt like that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a well in my backyard, and I was like,
just all kind of thoughts. But the crazy part is, when I quit downing them, the guys that I've been with, I started looking at me. Like, I made the decision to be with these guys. I wasn't held captive.
Right.
I mean, even though, like I said in some other ones, I have been kidnapped before, but I'm saying in most of my cases, I mean, I chose these men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I chose to stay. And what do you think that is? Besides, I know for me it was low self-worth, because it has to be. I don't care how we put our makeup on, how sharp we can get. There is something in us. When you stay in a toxic relationship, there is something, it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with you. So in your thing, you think is fear being alone?
Not necessarily being alone, but maybe I didn't want to appear where nobody wants me.
Come on, keep it real.
And then in some instances, it was like, I got him, you can't have him. And a lot of times I should let her have him.
Go somewhere.
Yeah.
Away from me.
Away from me. But a lot of times I was, oh, well, I got him. You can't have him. Ha ha ha. And that was childish.
Spite. No, you didn't want him either.
Right. I didn't want him or need him. He
wasn't need him. Don't need that part.
Best for me. He wasn't. And when I say need, everybody think need is financial. Need is not always financial.
Sure ain't.
Sometimes need is in your mind. You built this up that I need someone to validate me. I didn't need nobody to validate me. I was fine by myself. You know, I could validate myself. You know, not fine by myself like, oh, I don't never want to be in a relationship, but I didn't need to be in that kind of relationship.
That's right.
You know,
I'm so at peace being by myself now and healing.
Yes,
I'm healing. I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying. I'm healing every day. What are things that you do in the mornings to get your day started, to keep you on the path that you're on?
I pray. I'm thankful and grateful for everything. Because I can say I'm truly blessed. When you think of the little money you have to make it from payday to payday. You think of the friends you have that support you.
Yes.
You think of the fact the roof ain't caved in, the house ain't blew up overnight. My son as well. My son in Chicago, who lives further away from me than I would. You know, I didn't want to go to no damn Chicago.
Right.
But he there, and he's fine. You know, things like that.
And that's gratitude. I went to a meeting today, and I haven't been to a meeting in a very long time. I love going, and it's literally across the street. So I kept asking myself, why aren't you going? When it's really nothing, it's something you enjoy. So today I just put aside, sitting on the couch, being on social media, somewhere worried about safe haven. Just, you understand what I'm saying? Do something that you like to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to a meeting. I really enjoy it. And it was a reason why I was there, because it was a man in there that found out that his son had died while he was in the meeting. And he had started to cry, and he said, I'm not leaving the meeting because I need y'all. I need the support. I need because there's a time when I used to get high that I would have shot off and went and got high to medicate what I'm feeling right now. And when I say high, don't always mean crack or heroin. It could mean medication, pills that you own from the doctor. It can mean getting a drink. It can mean go to eat some damn food that you know you ain't got no business. Some people are addicted to eating. You understand what I'm saying? Addiction is addiction. And as soon as we learn that, then we won't be so judgmental toward the next person. Because if you smoke cigarettes, you need to shut up about anybody that smoke any damn thing.
Nicotine is the strongest.
Because nicotine, and it's legal. You understand me? I know some people that can't even have a bowel movement unless they smoke a damn cigarette. That's what I mean by that, how people process things. You're no better than the next one. You're just making better choices. That's it. That's all. Because we were all merely dirt with his breath in us. That's it. Period. Right. So, anywho, the man was crying, and you know I'm a cry baby, and I broke down. I'm like, oh my God. Now I'm thinking, should I came? Because I came really to feel better. Now I'm feeling all sad. And then another young lady was crying because she said, I'm tired of my mind being the way it is, making bad decisions, and every time something don't go right that I want to use. She said, I'm tired of it. And she said, I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live, girl. And that girl got to screaming. And I done, God damn, I know where she was at, man. When you don't want to motherfucking get high, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, sis.
You don't want to keep making bad decisions. But it's like, that's all the fuck I know. Because the pain, do you pray? Yeah, man, I did all that, but I still feel the same. So that's why, today when people say, well, pray about it, let's say something. Hey, come on, y'all better find something else to fucking say, man. I'm not saying that prayer is not powerful, but you got to come with something else to say. Besides that, when somebody was in a state like that girl, man, you know what I mean? She had prayed, but she still felt fucked up.
Right.
And I've been there. I know what that feel like. Because when my brother went to jail, I didn't even want to fuck. I didn't even know. I wanted to live because I wanted to. I'm so used to being there for him. But the pain of it all and thinking that he was going to get 25 to life, I lost my mind, Angie. I'm talking about lost it. Had a nervous breakdown. I relapsed. You understand me? I quit my job. I woke up drinking. I went to sleep drinking. I'm getting high. I'm angry. I'm bitter. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at a motherfucker that told on my brother every day.
Yep.
You understand me?
Yep.
And then I'm thinking, I don't have my dad here, my granddaddy gone, my grandmother gone. Everybody that was a strong structure for me, besides my spiritual mother. She helped me through it. But everybody else really couldn't resonate. Thank you, sis. It's like nobody really understood the depth of what I was going through about my brother. But it really had nothing to do. It had everything to do with him, but it had everything to do with me. Anytime something got bad, I went back to something that was familiar.
Because that's an excuse to go back to.
Right.
You hadn't fully freed it.
Right. I had never freed it.
I dealt with that and you're talking about with drugs. I dealt with that with nicotine. I quit smoking before. Now at this time I'm for real. I'm the real deal. I'm 2 years in almost.
That's good. Congratulations.
But
for real.
I would use that as a crutch. Every time something happened, first thing I do, grab a Newport. I need a cigarette. As soon as something happened, or I went for years without. And look, I don't give a fuck my job watching. I used to didn't smoke weed. Soon as I had a crisis, I'm about to come through and get some weed. Where you been? I've been here. I'm gonna come back.
Right.
So we use things as crutches. We use liquor as crutches.
Yes.
People go for months without drinking, but that's because we're familiar with that and we know it's going to be comforting in a sense.
In a sense. And that's the thing. It really never heals anything. That's the whole thing. You understand what I mean? Because you got people that are emotional eaters. That when they, they want to take food, that's just for comfort. They do that. You have hoarders. When I go into these jobs and I see all this hoarding, the way your house look is how you feel. You understand? When I start to see my room get cluttered up and the clothes everywhere from, like, if I'm going out and I'm trying on this and I'm trying on that, If I don't put that stuff up right then, it'll be on my bed and it'll be on there till the next week, till next, and then I have to hire Safe Haven to come in and help. You understand?
It makes it hard to think when you're in a clutter. Right now, I'm on decluttering stage because once I always joke, you can sleep better when your room is clean. You can.
You can.
And I've had where you couldn't. There's a path through my room.
Girl, you couldn't even see my bed when I went to that mess with my brother. My male friend, shout out to Gene Kelly. Gene said, "Listen, I've been knowing you all my life. I've never seen your room like this. See, and what happened is my apartment reflected who I was and what I was. Like this area would be together because I know that you're coming in. Right. So I knew how to hide shit and put things up. Right." You know, and make it look and wash up a few dishes or clean that area up. That you see. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But if you went into the bedroom where I could shut that door, that's where the chaos was. I couldn't distinguish my clean clothes from my dirty clothes. I was in a state of depression in the worst way. I've never been that low in my life, right? And so when I knew that that's how my life was, basically I could put on my makeup, put on a different wig, and appear to be like everything is okay. But for real, I look like how my room, that's how I felt, is how that room was.
It's that chaos.
Chaotic. So when I finally said to myself, because in the midst of me getting high and drinking, I said every day, thank you for my sobriety. Thank you for my peace of mind. Thank you, for my strength. You understand what I'm saying? I said that every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I had to get myself together. If I didn't even have enough strength to get it together for me, I knew I had to get it together for him. And I don't mean that he don't have a mom and daddy, but to me they just wasn't doing shit. You understand? Not enough for me. But I've always felt that way about him. And then him being in there saying, I don't need to worry about you while I'm being in here. And I think that was the kicker. But at the end of the day, life is about choices. And I chose to get sober. I chose to get out of that marriage. You gotta go. When I threw hot grease and shit, I knew then. Because he had a horrible temper. But at that moment, Angie, I knew then one of us gonna die today because I'm sick of you, nigga. You understand? Right. I've been sparing your bitch ass. This is how my mind is. Right. I've been sparing you for whatever reason. I don't even know why I ain't been done killed you, nigga. Because ain't another nigga never got this shit off that you do. Right. And I don't know what it is, but that's how low I was. Because I done lost myself trying to build your weak ass up. Yep. You understand? And it ain't his fault. I say it's all me, but that's what I still went through. But when I knew then, when he left, the flowers started growing. And people don't believe energy and they think, oh, that's of the devil. Shut your dumb ass up because you don't know enough to talk to me about nothing. For real. Right. Because if you did, you would know that it don't have nothing to do with the devil because you hear somebody say something different than the spirit or the Holy Ghost. The energy was different in my home. My flower, my flowers did not grow. Because it was so toxic and demonic energy. When he left, they started growing. So I had earth tones at first. I went from earth tones to bright colors. Because I wanted, every time I came in here, I wanted to feel happy. You understand? I wanted it to, because colors do mean something. The smell of things, lavender and all that has a lot to do with your mood set. And so that's why I transitioned to that. So, with going through that, did you ever go through depression?
Oh, God.
You did?
Girl. Okay. Be 43. Have a baby at 43. Okay. My mother died in 2011. Brooklyn was born in 2012. Me and Mark broke up in 2013. Damn. I was I had a nervous breakdown with my eyes wide open. Yes! I thought it? Because I was walking, I was clean, I was cooking. I was drinking probably about 5, 6, 4 Locos a day now. I gotta give a shout out to my friend Dre, held me down. If he is watching, you already know. You know what I'm talking about. Dre held me down because my ass was losing my mind. And through losing my mind during that time frame, it was just like y'all thought when I was doing all that walking, oh, she walking because, she's getting her body back together after having Brooklyn. I was walking because my car was broke down. I had no other means of transportation, you know. So I was walking, pushing the stroller because I ain't had no car.
Okay.
How else was I gonna walk? And then, I mean, how else was I gonna get things I needed and things like that? And I was working way below what I should have been earning. So my finances was jacked up. My job was to rob Peter and pay Paul.
Yeah,
I had whole
I know
strategy. I had whole thing going on. And you know, yeah, so that was a very low point.
What did you do to get out of it?
Kept pushing.
Just kept going.
My aunt that just died in April, she used to always tell me, and that was my mom's younger sister, and her and my mother were very alike. Aunt Reedy was like, you were made from better stock than this.
Yeah.
Stop it. Get together. She talked to me. We talked for 2-3 hours on the phone. You know, and she was like, you was made from better stock than this. This is not going to break you. And I needed that encouragement because I was upright, eyes open, but inside I had passed out. I had checked out.
Yeah.
You know, I really checked out because things were so hard. Everything was hard.
And see, what you have in your child, you had to get up. I literally laid on the couch. All I did is got up. I used this muscle more than anything, and that was to put that damn liquor down my throat. You understand what I'm saying?
See, I did too. Like I said, I was
but you
walking
had
around.
them babies, and so that's a different type of.
Yeah, I had to keep a certain face because I had kids.
Yeah. Which was a blessing.
That's the thing. Once you have kids, really, suicide ain't an option. Falling out ain't no option. You can't run away. You can't do shit. You got to. This where I got to
on
be.
you. That's
and
right.
I gotta get my shit together.
Yes.
And a lot of self-talk got me to get myself together.
That's good.
Self-talk, encouragement from my aunt. And that was my main encouragement. I miss her and my mom every day.
Girl,
because
I can only
both
imagine.
of them was like a rock.
Yeah.
And like a rock. And even my aunt that passed in '99, Amy was like a rock. Because she had been through Jim Crow era.
Yes.
So she had been through. We talking about falling out.
Yeah.
Imagine falling out. Imagine going through all this. And they only hate you because you're black.
Yeah.
So now we talking about something else. Besides all the other stuff you got to deal with, you got folks want to kill you because you black.
That's simply because.
You know, so...
And I know you do miss some of that rock because, you know, Angie, I have not experienced, Sharon had, you know, when you lose your mother, I don't know. I know I lost my spiritual mother, which was Carlos' mother, Mama Martin. And that's my mom. She just didn't birth me. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed. And man, listen here. I just, Lord have mercy. That's why her pictures is everywhere. I talk to her every day. But I have not lost my biological mother who, you know what I'm saying, who raised me. So I can't even imagine.
Your mother,
it's a different
you
type
will
of pain.
feel like you'll tell everybody, you kiss my natural ass now. Because ain't nobody, you can't do nothing for me, can't say nothing to me. Ain't nothing you can say or talk about me now. Nothing. It's nothing you can do. Once your mother passes, and then it's nobody else that can, and Sharon might understand this, there's nobody that can control you at that point. So ain't nobody you can tell. Ain't nobody you can tell nothing. My mother is gone. You can't stop me from doing shit. Fuck you.
Right.
And that's how you feel. Thank you. That's how you feel.
I was so confused when my mom passed because my sister pulled up at my house and Mama sent me her recliner. Now the spring coming out the back of the recliner, it was comfortable as I don't know what. So when my sister knocked on the door and gives Mom said, "Bring you this." My mom was still living before we had moved her up to Columbus. And I was thinking to myself, Tina, she sent me this old raggedy chair for. Tina, Mama passed. Before she passed, she looked at me, she said, you know, you never know how bad your legs can hurt you so bad. And I said what she was talking about. You know, about 2 weeks after Mama passed, Tina, my legs got to hurt me so bad. Where I couldn't even, I couldn't even stand. And That's why she got up out of here. Because she couldn't stand when y'all said toxic. I told them, y'all shit is toxic. What she going through. And that's the only reason why I kept him around. Because, you know, Jasmine, your baby, she told me, she said, Mom, she said, I think you need to utilize the help that you got, because Mama, I can't see you like that. You know, I mean, shitting on myself. He had to pick me up and put me. Only thing that felt comforting to me was that doggone recliner.
That your mama gave you.
That she had gave me.
That's powerful.
And girl, I sat there in that recliner, and she came and I talked to her, and I said, Mama, you knew. I said, would you want to sit in the recliner? She said, no, baby. I asked her a whole lot of things, you know. And I asked her my kids, you know, she's like, baby, you can't save nothing.
Right.
You know.
But do you feel what Angie was saying as far as like she's saying, can't nobody, you can't tell my mama, so can't nobody control me now.
No, you can't.
Because your mama is like, you know.
And that's what that situation with my ex, because I was with him like 15 years. That was my situation with him, because he tried to make me feel sicker than I was. You know, so I'm barely getting up, barely, you know, just go do the little bitty activities, but I'm steady in my pocket. Steady.
He gaslighted you.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Girl, I sat there in that chair. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I sat there in that chair. I talked to my mama. She said, "You can do it.
Yeah,
you don't need nobody." Girl, I got up that next day. I told this son of a bitch. I said, "Look," I said, "You can out my house."
Sometimes you have to.
I said, I'd rather motherfucking crawl.
I'll crawl
to the bathroom.
Nigga. I'll crawl.
I'll crawl.
I will crawl, nigga.
And when I sit there and I that's what she with now. When I sit there and I see you in that bullshit, you know, because it ain't like how me and you, man, we click.
Right.
This one, you trying to keep me around to watch what I'm doing. Girl, I don't want that raggedy motherfucker. I don't want him at all.
Well, that's crazy. I know. We'll talk. I got her sharing on.
Girl, that's why she couldn't. That's why she didn't get up out of here. When y'all got to talk about toxic, cause I tell my I said, y'all some toxic motherfuckers.
But it's just a lot of, but it's not just her. It's a lot of us.
Sometimes you're weak. It's easier to fall. Trust me. It would have been so much. Well, I was walking everywhere and drinking the Four Locos and all that stuff. It would have been so much easier for me to go along with someone hooping and hollering, calling me a bitch every day and this, that, and the other. And I would have been fine.
Imagine that.
I could have just kept on going with that. But what was inside me that I'm made of, that I had seen, I ain't never seen my mama get called no bitch.
Right.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
I'm gonna say it.
Why am I subjecting myself to that?
Whole time out. I'll make it. I'm good. Keep
And
whatever
so
you
much
got.
more deserving than that.
Right.
I'm not a bitch. My mama didn't raise a bitch. And when did it become comfortable? Listen, I didn't even know that it was toxic if somebody did call me a bitch, because like I just shared with you, I was so reckless with my mouth.
You thought that
your
was
mama's a bitch. You feel me? So now you ain't ready for that conversation.
But that was a defense mechanism.
They are, and that's what I'm saying. I can't beat him physically, so I learned how to dog him with my verbally.
Your tongue cut like a knife.
See what I'm saying? You know, the scriptures say life and death is in the power of the tongue, and that's all I knew was that's all I knew. Not you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like, and then not to mention, I come from a family that was volatile. That's all I saw. You know, they're private. They don't particularly care for me being at events, sharing out. I can hear my granny their dirty laundry. But I've always been different. Because you know, the reason why we all messed up now is why Junebug was able to molest us and all that old shit. And because what happens in the house stay in the house. So therefore, whoever it is, uncle or cousin, whoever, daddy or anybody, touching all on you, and they deal with it, or they'll send the nigga away. But they don't never deal with the fact that you've been molested. See, I was molested by friends. We went over to some a family friend's house, and they was friends with my granddaddy all their life. You know what I'm saying? They were family. But his older son, you know what I'm saying, molested me, and I think I was like 7 or 8, and I never told my mother, and I had a real good relationship with my mother, but for some reason I couldn't tell her that. So, but I was so fast. Even then, I was glad he was older, like, ooh, he liked me, whatever, but I was still a kid.
Right, right.
He was a teenager.
It shouldn't have happened.
It should not have happened.
Right.
And I didn't tell. So when, I didn't tell my mother till I was older, but I have friends that have been molested and their mother stayed with the nigga, man.
Ooh.
After knowing it.
Yeah.
I got another friend that know about it, and their father may have,
I ain't sharing my father.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that touched, and they stayed with the man.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's sad. That is
No,
that's a hard thing to break.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to break because the confidence that you want to have. And see, I'm blessed. I had security within my family.
Yeah.
Security. We were a self-contained unit. Wasn't nobody gonna do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody tried to do something, it was gonna get stopped before it ever came to you. Before it ever got to you. So I didn't have to deal with that. But anything that happened bad to me happened after I was older. And I put myself in
And say that, like me with drinking. I put myself, that's how I got raped. Niggas would I ask you to take me home, I done passed out sleep. I wake up, nigga, and I'm in a hotel room. That's rape.
Right.
Fuck, let nobody give you consent. What are you talking about?
Right.
You
those
understand?
are the situations.
Those are
like,
the situations I
as
put myself
got
in,
to be
but
an adult.
yeah.
I put myself, a young adult.
Right, but still shouldn't have happened.
Situations, I shouldn't even been there.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even been. I've been in shootings, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. I shouldn't have been there.
Well, I was in the midst of it. That's the difference, you know what I'm saying?
Somewhere else. I should have been somewhere else. Why was I even okay, I was in one of the biggest shootings at Sam's Bar. When all that shit happened, the boy got shot in the parking lot and they had it all roped off, this, that, and other.
I was there too.
Now wait a minute.
That's crazy.
Tell me what the hell was my good family ass doing down in Sam's Bar?
I was selling heroin.
Well, I was down there drinking rose slushes. So shit.
Shout out to Sam Bar for the rose slushes. Boy, you be sipping on them mugs, you be cool, girl. You get up, you be some man.
Right.
We talking about Wild Harvest rose slushies, baby. Keep it 1,000, Angie.
Buying them by picture, girl. Buying them by
the picture. Hey, Sharon, you remember them damn slushies,
Look,
man?
the Big Mama Kane days.
Boy,
What was I
yes,
doing there?
Hey, man.
Your fa-
Right,
you
what were you
come
doing
from
down
a-
there?
Shit. The wrong thing.
I came from a decent home as well, but like I was telling Jonathan, the streets excited me. The niggas in the streets excited me. They were older.
Excited me.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily the streets, but I've always been into the hair, the clothes, the fashion. Back then, everybody had the hair, the clothes, the fashion.
Yeah.
Was a drug dealer.
Or
a drug dealer's woman. The street hoe. It was always somebody that was in the street. It was staying fly. It wasn't nobody that went to work. My mom went to work every day.
Yeah.
You know, everybody we knew went to work every day.
Right.
You know, but the people I saw, because we knew different people, they knew different people.
Yeah.
Those are the people who looked like they was having a good time. I was like, shit, my family ain't doing nothing but going to work.
A prime example of
they got the money.
like preacher's kids, basically. Raised up the right way and detoured. Like my family never did nothing but work. Nobody was in the streets. I never saw nobody sell no dope or none of that. I seen my parents smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? But I never, not until, you know what I'm saying, I got older. But like I said, I jumped off the porch super early. I was 16 when I met the sadistic guy that I got with, and that's where where I got introduced to crack at. It was pre-moy, but pretty much you saw people roll up and they be in the car. Everybody be passing them home.
And we thought Primos was okay.
And then
until I came back to Dayton, because it's Central. In 86, 87, we was smoking Primos. We didn't know Primos was. I came back to Dayton. I was like, oh my God.
Right.
Everybody's on crack.
Right.
And it's not Primos. They are serious about their addiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was just like, wow, I didn't know it was like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And some people passed on through it by the grace of God. You never did. I like the taste and I stay with it. But they have what they call an addictive personality. That's what I have. So it's like whatever I do, I go very hard at it, and especially genetically. You know what I'm saying? My father was an addict. And so, you know, some things you just inherit.
Right.
You know, somebody that passed, some people, my sister and brother, they didn't go through it. I did. You know what I'm saying? I caught that end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I was just curious.
You know,
curious.
Yeah. Sometimes.
You being with the wrong crowd, because the party crowd. I want to be money for the purse.
Oh.
I want to be with the party crowd. See, the party crowd is not really who you need to be with.
No, what advice would you give? That's what I was just going to ask you. What advice would you give a young sister now, or and also about body imaging? Like you said, you've been chunky most of your life, but I never saw you feeling no type of way. It didn't stop nobody from hollering at you. You always stayed cute. So, what do you feel today? Is why do you think that the BBL is so everybody and their mama want a big ass booty and everything got to be perfect and. Nobody liked imperfection. I had small breasts. I wanted big breasts. When everybody started growing their breasts and started wearing the training bras, I'm still in a training bra. At 53. All of my friends, you know what I'm saying? They grew. Everybody's grew. But so I wanted it, but I got bony ankles. You got big legs. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I embraced what I had. It's like now, nobody is okay with who they are.
Be comfortable with who you are. I mean, be confident. Be confident in who you are. It don't matter, fat, skinny, whatever, because I've been both. Because I dropped down that size 10 that time from working out and all that. It was still the same. It was still the same. Nothing was different.
Yeah, when I was bigger, nothing changed. I still got hollered at. You know?
Right. So I'm just saying, you be confident in who you are. You know, there are all shapes and sizes.
And men like different things.
And also,
anyway.
if we were all, God would have made us all the same size. If we was all supposed to look alike, like Stepford Wives,
right?
That's how God would design it.
That's right. That's right.
And that's who designed it all.
That's right.
And you just have to be accepting and don't be hard on yourself. Why you gonna be hard on yourself? Trust me, it's somebody out there that wish they look like you look.
Okay.
Is someone out there that wish they could holler at you. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. Trust me. I could walk out this door. Might be in this door. Somebody might be in my inbox tonight. You never can tell. Because that's how it rolls. It ain't easy work. Every time I walk out the door. Sometimes I be at home. Somebody.
Who this be? Who this be?
Who this man, Harper? But
my inbox be drying in the mud.
Look, girl, I don't know. They scared your ass. They're like, Tim might cut me. but no, you be confident. Oh, thank you. You be confident in who you are. And I'm always, and you don't have to carry yourself, perception of women, if they're heavy set, they desperate. I ain't never been desperate.
Girl, I ain't never been desperate in my life.
That's the
I really think I just, honey, I'm what I am. Accept me for what I am. If you can't accept me for what I am, a lot of men say, or my friends say, oh man, they want to holler at you, but they say you more man than they is.
I've heard that I'm more manly. I think a lot of us have lost our femininity too, though.
I lost a lot because of my mom, you know. I mean, my mom, you know, she didn't speak up. If she said, jump down your stomach and sour on your belly, you know, she didn't cuss you out. That's her version of cussing you out.
Right.
You know, at that point she was mad. But she was a yes person. Loved her there, but she was a yes person.
Yes,
and I was always rebellious because of, it ain't even got enough time, you know, for me to even go through that. But you know what it is. But I ain't never been attracted to a woman, but when it comes to a man, I can take him or leave him. I don't give a fuck. You know,
right?
And that's why I don't understand. A lot of my mental be messed up with a lot of these young people and older people going through all these changes with a doggone man, you know, back in the day, we didn't have all these. We had some stores, but they didn't have all the stuff that got dick. You can stand up on, dick that'll move and walk to your damn ass. You know what I'm saying? That way with the pussy. There's too much shit in them damn stores.
It's a lot of distractions.
You know that you got to go through all this stuff with this one individual. You know, I love my freedom. I've been free for 2 years. I don't know if it's a mistake or not, but Blue gets out January the 7th. You know, I'm gonna give him a chance and see where it leads from there. But
wait,
the
Blue
first
used
sign,
to sell the weed,
huh?
Blue,
No,
used to
not
sell
that's
the
Blue.
weed.
That's the brother, John. You know, like John.
Oh, okay.
Richard. You know the
Look,
oldest.
I'm telling. I'm telling.
Yeah.
Tell the people.
But baby, the first sign of anything simple.
You know.
No, it's just too late. Too late in the game.
I'm too
for us to
old.
be
I
able
rather,
to,
you know, I look at my sister. My sister both say, "Girl, we probably gonna be just like mama." Now, you know, my mother died at 93 years old, and ain't got no mate. You know, but if that's what it got to be, that's what it got to be.
But is that the worst?
Because
Is that
the worst thing?
Is that the worst thing?
Well, a lot of people
It's not-
are their mentality is that though they think that they have to have a man.
Yes, my
order to
mental
complete-
my mental right
completely
now
whole.
is, you know, I don't want nothing holding me back for whatever decisions I might want to make, because I used to do comedy and all that, and they were calling me here there. I went open up for the Rennie Clark, call him, and I'm like, oh God, you know, I talked to Monique, and you know, I mean, what I do with my phone, girl? He don't want me traveling. He don't want me. I just stopped. I was doing gospel.
Again, there go the key word though. You made a decision.
I made that
stop.
decision.
See, that's
and that
what I'm
haunts
saying.
me to this day.
Right.
You know,
it don't necessarily
you know,
be them. It be the decisions that we make
the
because
decision that we make. And you
But
gotta
we're
own
trying
it.
to please them.
we're trying to please them.
yeah,
That's all. But that's
yeah.
where
Because-
sometimes are they even worded?
And
And
it
that's
was
what I
never
mean by
working.
casting
But I
our
can see
pearls
that.
before swine.
I learned from
You know what I'm
my
saying?
children by having 2 boys, and I learned from my brother. My brother will not stop his happiness for nobody else ever. If it's between you happy and Derek happy, Derek gonna be happy. Derek like fuck that. I'm going to be happy. And I look at my boys. I look at Austin. Austin's in Chicago. Will Austin stop his happiness for somebody else to be happy? Hell no. Same with Brooklyn. If somebody wants Brooklyn to go and do something that benefits them, Brooklyn, come to my party. Oh, you're my friend. Blah blah blah. I want you to come and have fun. And a new video game came out, and Brooklyn wants to stay home and play video game. He gonna stay home and play video.
That's a good example though.
Men do things so different. We try to please. We
Yes.
want to please. We want to make you happy and comfortable and this, that, and other.
Well, we
Men
lose
may
ourselves
do
trying to
it,
make
but
them
I
up
was
to
so like
but most
he's gonna be a
times they don't.
business. I got the business going.
So,
For everything that I felt that would make the household be a household. So
Right.
we started the silk coating business and all this stuff, and I'm like, then you know I get sick, you know, because I still get sick often. This is just a good day, and I thank you, Lord, for this good day. You know, see my little sis and all, but I got sick, but people still calling. He, you know, his mentality is so stupid. He realized, oh, I'm still getting calls for people to put them do the driveways. I ain't come in for dinner. No, I ain't did no driveways. We ain't had no business. But see, you know, God will show you things. A woman called. He was gone. A woman said, I like Zeke still coat and everything. So she's like, yes, me and my sister got our driveways done yesterday. But hers look shinier than mine. But she said she got another coat. She said, do you think the gentleman can come and do another coat? I said, yesterday? I said, what's your address? So when he come in, doodling around, make a long story short, I said, we ain't no business.
So he
No.
was stealing the money?
Girl, why is you stealing on the inside? Why are you stealing in the house?
That happens a lot too.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
You
that
know,
happens
you
a
can't
lot,
build
too.
nothing if 2 people ain't trying to do the same thing. When you're
Right.
trying to build
You got some
something.
questions?
Because ain't nobody going to have the same income at one
People
time.
will shut
Girl, I mean,
up.
all up in y'all interview, girl, let me get up out
No,
of
you
here.
did.
No, I got to go.
It's been awesome.
It has been.
This
has
I'm
been
so glad.
awesome.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, this has been wonderful. Like I thought it was. Shout out your business again.
Angela's Closet, jewelry, accessories, sunglasses. You can always reach me by calling
I show you a purse that you just
937.
bought?
Yes, I just bought this purse.
she
Take it
just
back
bought
to
this.
Columbus.
Boom.
Columbus
Made a
don't
sale
hate.
coming down here to do Tina's Truth. See, you never know what the Most High had for you, baby. She made a sale. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I mean, business go on. You don't know
Right.
that. She came just to do an interview, and look what
They
happened.
keep
Sharon
rolling.
was
I'm
here
looking for one of them
and
thick
let's
shirts.
start.
Where my thick shirt at?
And she looking
Yeah.
for a thick shirt too.
I'm gonna see if I have some. I don't know if I have one in that size.
And
I'm gonna look in
I'm
a few minutes.
thankful, Sharon. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
it's been
And
awesome.
I appreciate
I love
you.
you.
I love
Nice
you.
to
And
meet you.
it's been so good.
And we're
to
gonna
meet you,
continue to do
girl.
business.
Yes, yes.
Sis, I love
I
you.
love you too.
And this has been awesome.
So you going to
I know.
cook back to home tonight?
Yeah, I'm going back. I'm girl.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going back tonight, sis.
We need to do this like every week.
That would be nice to chop it up. See, she from Columbus, so she just came down here.
Oh, wow.
Just, honey, just let me know, girl.
I'm gonna walk
your
you
good
out
nephew.
I'm about to shut this off, and then I'm gonna come on out
Yeah,
there.
your good nephew gonna hopefully bring my car with no damage.
Okay. Here it comes, Sharon. I'm about to walk you
All
out.
right, Sharon.
All right,
Hold
so
on, glasses.
thank you
Oh, the
for.
cat running away.
Girl, they just crazy, girl. Don't even pay attention to them. Can't get on my nerve. To Tina's Truth, I can't even say go to my YouTube page because my phone said that I had no storage. I'm so
Go to her
sad.
YouTube page.
Yeah, but go to
Tina's
it
Truth.
anyway,
You're on
yeah.
live.
But
I think I simulcast this or whatever you want to call it. I share it to my page. So please.
yes, please. This
Stick
has been-
with her. She's doing it.
Thank you. Thank
this
you,
is
sis.
nice to chop it up like this
It is.
in a
It's
forum
been a
for
blessing.
us.
Yes, for
Yes,
us. That's
awesome,
right.
for us.
Check out her Angela's Closet. I'm telling you, it's dope. Go to Stars Tees if you want a thick. That's one of my brands right there. You see, she represented a great model. I love y'all. I'm gonna read the notes and reply back. Shortly. All right, y'all have a blessed day on purpose with a purpose.
We love y'all. Have a good one.